first impressions of this 2021 Mach E. I mean, this is actually my first time driving in a full electric vehicle. There is torque definitely, instantly, when you want it. One push of your foot on the pedal and you truly get to going. For example, I'm going to just accelerate just ever so slightly in 3, 2, 1. Wow. This is no joke. This is no joke. I do like that it's quiet. And not to say I don't like my muscle cars, like the Mustang GT. This is the Mustang Mach E. And it doesn't bother me like it does other people. Maybe true full enthusiasts of, the Ford Mustang GT and the 350 and the 500 and the Cobra. The list goes on. Those cars sound amazing. This is far from that. But it does have the styling cues of your modern day Mustang, which is pretty unique. It's nice. You get finally a nice looking SUV. I mean, my bad, not even an SUV, a crossover that looks very distinguishable from its competitors in competition. And just talking about gasoline powered cars, because there's still gasoline powered cars. You have the Hyundai Santa Fe, you have the Jeep Cherokee, you have all these vehicles that have an identity. There's a difference in the way they look, but at the same time, a lot of these SUVs on the market look so similar in design, and it scares me. And Hyundai, you're the first one I will say and put under the bus that you copied the Jeep Cherokee in design, and it's just fluctuated the market the way all these crossovers look so similar. Okay, enough of the rant. Just the steering wheel is just so comfortable. You have a lot of modern day vehicles that I drive all the time, and they're very firm, hard to the touch. This actually feels like they put like a memory foam or something in the steering wheel to give you some comfort and alleviation from driving. It's bolstered nicely at the 9 3 position. The leather feels very nice to the touch. It doesn't feel so dry. Like there's a lot of new leathers that came out that just feel so dry to the touch when you touch it. This feels perfect. I mean, it feels nice. The screen, this is something ridiculous. 15.5 inches? I've read online. That is ridiculous. That is a little bit bigger than what you would get in a Tesla Model Y, which is another crossover SUV electric vehicle on the market. The seat is very, it's very un-Mustang-like. It's more comfort than actual performance, at least in this trim model. The seat is very comfortable. It's not bolstered at the on my waist and above on the sides of my ribs. It's not bolstered at all. Just slightly bolstered casually. Nothing too ridiculous. The seat is not stiff at all. The seat is well designed. It's nicely quilted. The interior is nice. It's very modern. It's futuristic. Not even modern. It's just completely futuristic. I'm looking at the front of this speedometer right here, and it's just so clean. Everything in here is so clean and crisp. That is the word for the interior of this vehicle. It's clean and crisp. Everything is perfect. It's like near perfection. Just my first impressions. Everything is good quality. The knobs, the handles, everything is nice quality. I don't actually see any too much plastic at all. I see a lot of different materials and whatnot that do stick out. I would definitely recommend you guys to take this vehicle out for a test drive. I know for a fact the Ford dealership that I work with, Williston, they told me that you're going to get a lot of incentives, especially if you live in New Jersey. You're going to get a lot of money back in your pocket if you purchase an electric vehicle coming up soon this summer. So now's the time to jump on the train. I like it for its convenience, the drivability aspect. It's quiet. I do see a lot of people switching to electric just because of how, at least in my eyes specifically, that you don't have to worry about so many things breaking down. A modern engine is so technologically advanced. Yes, they're more reliable than ever before, but at the same time, you have so many internals, you have so many parts, and they're adding more things. They're adding a combustion engine with a hybrid system and all this type of technology into these vehicles. In the long run of the ownership, what are you really getting into? What are you really buying, and how well is it going to be with its just reliability from aspect? A lot of it is really untold right now because this is all new technology. Even with this electric car right now, it's just a new type of technology that has been around, but it's being perfected every single year, and that's what we're getting right now. And we're learning with Tesla right now how reliable these vehicles are. I just like the fact that I do not have to worry about a dang an oil change. I don't have to worry about the simplistic things that you would normally worry about with a vehicle. The internal parts wearing out, something just miraculously bad happening to the car. I like that oxymoron right there. It's just so much that can go wrong with new vehicles. That's why I bought my wife a brand new, not a brand new, it's a pre-owned 2019 Mitsubishi Outlander SUV, because the fact that it doesn't have a turbocharger. It's not, it is offered as a hybrid, but you can have it in its most simplistic form of a 4-cylinder, non-turbocharged, non-supercharged, non-anything, no gimmicks, just pure engine. And it helps it to have the least amount of failure as possible as we get more of these new technologies and stuff they're adding on to these engines. So from a reliability aspect, I do see this vehicle being something that can last you for a long time and have a cheaper ownership. Grant you, the electrical motors can go bad and will go bad, but will it be as expensive as changing out an engine if you would have to 5, 6, 7 years down the line, especially if your warranty is out of your vehicle? Is it going to be cheaper in the long run? I say yeah. I don't see why not. I mean, technology has gotten better, and I just could imagine what's going to be produced. I mean, it's so buttery smooth driving it. Very little cabin noise whatsoever. It feels very spacious and compact at the same time. Why am I driving this 2021 Mach E? It's because I'm filming a commercial about it, about the incentives and offers that New Jersey has if you purchase this electric car.